stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, This guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Makes the grab on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Let's see what they've got on second down. The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. At the 20, he's got space. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left side. Open spaces. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, the running back has it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the ground with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to let it go. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's in open space downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Handoff to the single back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Here comes the heat. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Using his legs to buy some time. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Takes the easy completion. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Finds the tight end. Runs through a tackle. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Complete to the left. Turning it on. And it's in for a touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's a heat. Makes the grab down the left side. There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Into the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive with a pass. Under fire. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks into the open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll go to the toss. Got the first down and more. Lots of room to run. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Unloads to the wide out. On target to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting the...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the single back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play-action fake. Skips away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a grab deep. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. They'll go to the ground. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Might be changing the route. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's downs. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. To make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last completion, it's second down. On the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Man, I love it when they slip it to the fullback. He's a guy that, blocks a lot, so always in the box blocking, and then you sneak in by those linebackers and try to give him a touch or two to get some positive yards.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Handoff to the single running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field, and he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. On the run, it's Downs. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
we've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. He got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
And into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Scrambling away. At the 45, on his way. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Going downfield for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. All the way in for the touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the Chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 18 to Kentucky. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Assuming they can wrap this one up, guys, they've served notice early in the season, winning a game like this, that this passing game will have to be dealt with.
Yeah, top 10 team, too, because everybody knew the talent they had coming back on offense, the playmakers at the skill positions. And, David, we've seen it early this season. In this game, they've been throwing it all over the yard.
Yeah, but you do want to see it against good competition, so that's what's fun about today. Like, proving it against a really good team. We can talk about you know, this guy's a star, this guy's a star. Now doing it like this on this stage, now I'm a believer.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Downs. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. With the run on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness.
And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And they bring him down at the 1. I cannot imagine what he was thinking to bring it out. After this, it'll be a wrap. The give to the back. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw, catch made. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it, looking for the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That pass is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precise? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The offense really clicking here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, that's
Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Caught quickly. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pass caught. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Second down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal. It's hold your breath here. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He could go. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Game time, about a minute to play in regulation. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to go for a big one. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown. All wideouts, no backs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Second and short now after that completion. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's got a touchdown. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And what are they cooking up on second and short? Three receivers lined up to the left. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure.
Makes the grab. Offense in an empty set. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And he just flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Throws to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. So they'll... Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He slings it deep to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Creates a little room. There he goes. And it'll be a touchdown.